Alex, I have a problem. A big problem. I just checked my bank account. I have $47 left, but it's only the 15th of the month. I still have 2 weeks until my next paycheck. How did this happen?
Oh no. Sam, do you have a budget?
A budget? No. I know I should have one, but I don't really understand how to make one.
Well, you're in luck. Today we're going to learn how to make a budget that actually works. A budget that's simple and easy to follow.
Oh, thank goodness. I really need this.
Welcome everyone to Money Talks But Slowly. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam, and I desperately need to learn about budgets.
Don't worry, Sam. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to make a budget, and everyone listening will know too.
Perfect. And hey, everyone, if this is your first time here, welcome. We explain money topics using simple English. We go slowly. Everyone can understand.
That's right. And if you're enjoying this, please subscribe, hit that button, and share this with friends who want to learn about money.
Yes, please. Okay, Alex, teach me about budgets. What is a budget?
Great question. A budget is very simple. A budget is a plan for your money. That's it. It's a plan.
A plan for my money? What does that mean?
It means you decide where your money goes before you spend it. You tell your money what to do. Let me give you an example.
Okay.
Let's say you earn $3,000 per month. Without a budget, what happens? You spend money on rent, you buy food, you go shopping, maybe you go to a restaurant. At the end of the month, you check your bank account and think, where did all my money go? Right?
Yes, that's exactly what happens to me.
Right. But with a budget, you make a plan on day one. You say $1,000 goes to rent, $400 goes to food, $200 goes to transportation, $300 goes to savings. You decide everything at the beginning.
Oh, so instead of wondering where my money went, I already know where it's going.
Exactly. You're in control. You're the boss of your money. Now, let me teach you a simple rule. It's called the 50-30-20 rule.
The 50-30-20 rule. What's that?
This rule helps you divide your money into three categories. Categories means groups or types. The three categories are needs, wants, and savings.
Needs, wants, and savings. Okay, explain each one.
Sure, needs are things you must have to survive. You can't live without them, like rent, food, electricity, water, transportation. These are needs.
Okay, needs are must-have things.
Right. Wants are things that make life nice, but you don't need them to survive, like Netflix, eating at restaurants, new clothes, vacations. These are wants.
So, wants are nice to have things, but not necessary.
Exactly. And savings is money you put away for the future, money you don't spend now. You save it for emergencies or for big goals.
Got it. So, what do the numbers mean? 50-30-20.
These are percentages. Percentage means part of 100, so 50% means half, 30% means 3 out of 10, 20% means 2 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay, the rule says spend 50% on needs, spend 30% on wants, save 20%. Let me show you with real numbers, using your $3,000 salary.
Yes, please. Show me the math.
Okay, you earn $3,000 per month. 50% of $3,000 is $1,500. This is for needs, so you can spend up to $1,500 on rent, food, electricity, and transportation.
$1,500 for needs. Got it.
30% of $3,000 is $900. This is for wants, so you can spend $900 on fun things: Netflix, restaurants, shopping, movies.
$900 for fun. I like that.
Right. And 20% of $3,000 is $600. This goes to savings. You don't touch this money. You save it.
So, $1,500 for needs, $900 for wants, $600 for savings. Let me check. That's $3,000 total. Perfect.
Exactly. That's your budget. Now you know where every dollar goes.
This is so simple. But wait, what if my needs cost more than $1,500? My rent alone is $1,200.
Good question. The 50-30-20 rule is a guideline. Guideline means a suggestion, not a strict rule. If your needs cost more, you can adjust. Adjust means change. Maybe you do 60-20-20 instead, or 55-25-20.
Oh, so I can change the numbers to fit my life?
Yes, the important thing is to have a plan. The exact percentages can change, but you must save something, even if it's just 10% or 15%. Always save something.
Okay, always save something. I got it. Now, how do I actually create my budget? Like, what are the steps?
Great question. Let's get practical. I'll give you 5 simple steps. Step number 1 is calculate your monthly income. Income just means the money you earn.
Okay, so I just, look at my paycheck and see how much I earn each month?
Yes, but be careful here. You want to use your take-home pay, not your gross pay. Take-home pay is the money that actually goes into your bank account after they take out taxes. Gross pay is the bigger number before taxes.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. So if my paycheck says $3,500, but I only get $3,000 deposited after taxes, I use the $3,000 for my budget.
Perfect. You got it. That's step 1. Okay, step number 2, list all of your expenses. And expenses just means all the things you spend money on.
Ugh, how do I even know all my expenses? I feel like I just tap my card and hope for the best.
A lot of people do. The easiest way is to look at your bank statements from the last month. They show every single purchase you made. Or just, open your banking app on your phone. Write down everything. Coffee, groceries, rent, that weird thing you bought online at 2 a.m. Everything.
Okay, I can do that. I'm a little scared to look, but I'll make a list of everything I spent last month.
Good. So step number 3, divide all those expenses into needs and wants. Remember, needs are the must-haves, wants are the nice-to-haves.
So let me try. So rent is a need, groceries are a need, but my daily Starbucks coffee, that's a want, right? Even if it feels like a need?
Exactly. You need food. You don't need expensive coffee from a cafe. You can make coffee at home for way cheaper.
True. Okay, what's step 4?
Step 4, set your budget amounts for each category. So this is where you use the 50-30-20 rule or your adjusted version of it. Write down the exact dollar amounts.
So for me, I'll write down needs $1,500, wants $900, savings $600, right?
Perfect. And that brings us to the last one, step 5. Track your spending every week. Tracking just means watching or checking. Every week, look at your bank account and make sure you're following your plan.
So just check in to make sure I'm not overspending?
Exactly. Overspending means you're spending more than your budget allows. If you check in and notice, whoa, I've spent way too much on wants this week, you can stop or slow down before it's too late, before you get to $47.
This makes so much sense. Okay, let me recap the 5 steps just to make sure I understand.
Go for it.
That's inspiring. Okay, but I have a question. What if I make a budget and then I don't follow it? What if I mess up?
Great question. Everyone messes up sometimes. That's normal. Let me tell you about 3 common mistakes and how to fix them.
Yes, tell me the mistakes so I can avoid them.
Mistake number 1, making your budget too strict. Too strict means too tight. No flexibility. Some people say, I will only spend $200 on food. But then they get invited to a birthday party and they feel bad about spending money.
Oh, so the budget feels like a punishment.
Exactly. And then they give up on the budget completely. The solution, build in some flexibility. Flexibility means room to adjust. Maybe add a fun money category with $100 for unexpected things.
That's smart. A little cushion for surprises.
Right. Mistake number 2, forgetting about irregular expenses. Irregular means not every month, like car insurance, birthday gifts, holiday shopping, car repairs.
Oh, I always forget about those. Then I have a big expense and my budget is ruined.
Exactly. The solution, add them to your budget. Let's say car insurance costs $600 every 6 months. That's $100 per month. So save $100 every month in a separate account. When the bill comes, you're ready.
Oh, so I save for irregular expenses little by little every month.
Exactly. And mistake number 3, not tracking your spending. Some people make a beautiful budget on paper, but never check if they're following it.
That might be me.
The solution, check your budget every week. I recommend Sunday evening. Spend 10 minutes looking at your bank account. Are you on track? Do you need to spend less this week? This keeps you aware.
Aware means knowing what's happening, right?
Yes, aware means conscious or paying attention. If you check every Sunday, you'll never be surprised at the end of the month.
I love this. Okay, one more question. Do I need a special app or program to track my budget?
No, you can use anything. Some people use a notebook and a pen. Some people use a simple spreadsheet on their computer. Some people use apps like Mint or YNAB. You need a budget. Use whatever works for you. The tool doesn't matter. What matters is that you do it.
Perfect. I'm going to start with a simple notebook.
Great choice. Simple is often best. Okay, Sam, let me ask you, do you think you can create a budget now?
Yes, I'm going to do it this weekend. I'm so excited.
Excellent. And everyone listening, I challenge you. Challenge means I dare you. I dare you to make your budget this weekend too.
Yes, do it. Your future self will thank you. Okay, Alex, should we recap?
Yes, let's do it. Okay, everyone. Today we learned about budgets. A budget is a plan for your money. Right, we learned the 50-30-20 rule. Spend 50% on needs, 30% on wants, and save 20%. You can adjust these numbers to fit your life.
We learned the 5 steps to create a budget. Calculate income, list expenses, divide into needs and wants, set budget amounts, and track your spending.
And we learned about common mistakes. Don't make your budget too strict. Don't forget irregular expenses, and always track your spending.
This episode changed my life. I'm going home right now to make my budget.
That's what we want to hear. And everyone listening, please subscribe. We have more great episodes coming.
Yes, next episode, we're talking about emergency savings, how to save your first $1,000. You don't want to miss it.
It's going to be great. Thank you for listening.
Remember, understanding money is easier than you think.
See you next time. Bye.